What's up, guys? So it's a beautiful day. Actually, let me take my shades off. Never trust a man that you can't see his eyes. I'm about to take you guys food shopping with me to show you what foods you should be buying to create a nice healthy body and what's going to help you lose weight and just keep you being more awesome, really. So let's go to the supermarket. Okay, so we're at the supermarket. Let's go grab ourselves a trolley and pick up some good foods. Okay, so I'm back from the supermarket and we picked up some really good stuff, as you probably just saw. But now I want to go through the most important bit. What roles these foods have, why I have them or why you should eat them, and what they're going to do for your body. So let's start off nice and simple. Okay, blueberries and raspberries. Why did I get these frozen? Because they cost an absolute fortune if you don't buy them frozen. I use them in smoothies, so I freeze them up, chuck them in a smoothie, and it goes nice and cold, really. Real simple. Blueberries, thin-skinned fruits, so raspberries, blueberries, are very high in antioxidants. They have to be to protect their cells from the sun's rays, so they're awesome for you. Right, next thing, sweet potatoes. Great carb source, nice and low GI if you want them. I like to have them as wedges, but what I really like to do with them is I like to make a sweet potato and parsnip mash. So I get sweet potato and parsnip, which I've got here as well, boom. I stick that in a pan, boil it off, and then I mash it together with some Kerrygold butter, which is right here. So the reason I got Kerrygold butter is because it's real butter, made from cows who eat grass. There's a very big difference in the kind of fatty acid profile between real butter and non-real butter, like synthesized stuff. You know, like heart healthy spreads, which aren't really very heart healthy at all. You'll have more CLA, which is a supplement people take. It will also have a better omega-3 profile, and it will just be better for you. It's so much more healthy, I promise you that. Right, let's move on. What have we got? Avocados. So you would have seen with the avocados, if you were paying attention, I flicked the top out of it, this little pit bit here. The reason I flicked that out is because if you flick it out and it's slightly dark, you know that the avocado's ripe. If you flick it out and it's really green and light, it's not ripe yet. And you know what it's like when you eat avocados? It's like, I'm not ready, I'm ready, eat me, oh, too late, I'm gone rotten. And that's what avocados do, it's so annoying. Okay, eggs. So organic free-range eggs. There was a huge difference between organic free-range eggs and just your battery hen eggs. One, it's horrible on the chickens and the hens, but two, again, they're fed off what they're meant to be, insects, seeds, whatever they're eating when they're out and about, they're left to forage. But when they're kind of caught up in kind of little pent-up conditions, it's not very nice for them, and the kind of nutrients you get out of them is far inferior too. Okay, veggies, frozen veg. Why do I buy frozen veg? Because it's a whole lot cheaper. And like, these are frozen literally probably within a day, it says, of being picked. So they're still going to be lovely and fresh, and then I'll just put them in a hob and it's nice and quick for me when I'm meal prepping. Again, saving more time. You see, everything's kind of a double-edged sword. It's always helping you be more healthy. Guacamole and hummus. Hummus has actually got quite a decent amount of protein in it, good source of fat, as is guacamole. Again, same as the avocados, it's got monounsaturated fats in the guacamole, which is great for your cholesterol levels and that, and it's just a nice little snack. I might stick the rice crackers in it, which I got here. So these are corn callow rice crackers. I might use them as a snack with it. I might use celery, carrots, but what I like to do with my rice crackers is I like to have peanut butter with it. Again, great fats, good source of protein, and a great little snack. Red peppers, organic. The reason I bought the organic ones is because it's quite a thin-skinned vegetable. Vegetables and things that are thin-skinned tend to absorb more of the chemicals and stuff, so things like peppers and that, I will try and buy organic if I can. Things like sweet potato and that, I'm not so bothered by because they're quite rough and hopefully they're not going to take in so many of the chemicals. I got some asparagus there, literally wicked for you. Does make your wee stink a bit apparently, I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's great for you. Another green veg. I mean, you can never get too much green veg. Again, organic spinach. Spinach, my favourite thing to do with this is either put it in a smoothie or just wilt it with the kettle. Just stick hot water over it and it's done instantly. You can even make scrambled eggs on a low heat with the Kerrygold butter and then stick a little bit garlic clove in the butter and then wilt that over the spinach. That, my friend, is how babies are made. That's so good. Okay, this one's important too. Alright, so I got mackerel. But you'll see that I zoomed in on it when I got it. And it's caught in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. So it's not farmed. It's not farmed and fed off chicken poo and soy feed and stuff like that. It's naturally caught. It's going to have a great amount of omega-3 in it. So again, really, really important for your heart health, your brain health, your inflammation in your body. So if you can get that, the best ones in the British waters are mackerel, trout and salmon, okay? But salmon's hard to get hold of, it's caught in the North Atlantic. So they are going to be best for you nutrient-wise, especially for healthy fats and protein. Beetroot. Why did I get beetroot? Sweet fire one's just lovely, but beetroot kind of helps your blood flow. So if you have it before your training, it might help you with endurance events and also get more of a pump if you're training lifting weights. Another little carb source I got here, Food Dr. Pitters. I love these. These are £1. Super cheap, really high in fibre. They've even got a decent amount of protein in them there as well. And they're lovely, again, with a bit of butter or peanut butter on them. Little treat. Green and black's 85% chocolate. This takes a little while to get used to, but I would, most of the time, pick this over milk chocolate now. People think I'm crazy, but it's awesome. This I'm really chuffed about. You guys have witnessed something here. This is the first time I've been able to pick up cloudy extra virgin olive oil. Well, we've just filmed with Jamie Oliver. I don't know if that video's gone up by the time this vlog has. If not, you get ready for that. He was explaining to us that olive oil really has a life span of about a year before the polyphenols in it start kind of degrading and it's not as nutritionally valuable. So if you get the cloudy stuff, it means it's just awesome. Like, look at that in the bottom. You see it's all stuck? That is the absolute mutts nuts. Look, cold pressed, unfiltered. That's what you're looking for. That was £8, £7 because it had a pound of juice off. And literally, that's going to last you at least a year, isn't it? Awesome stuff. Great over the top of salads or to cook with as well. Tuna, little protein. Oh no, I got it in sunflower oil. I wanted to get it in brine. Oh well, doesn't matter. But again, that was on a deal for like £3. Great little snack if you want them. 9 bars. For those who have a bit more of a sweet tooth. This is probably, or it is, my favourite little snack. If I want a little treat, these are really good for you and they're awesome. All natural ingredients. If you look on the back again, you guys probably can't read that. Again, it's got good amount of fats in there and it's just awesome, man. Fibre again. So the reason fibre is quite important, as we did a blog post on it recently, if you haven't seen our blog, go to www.theleanmachines.com. Fibre helps kind of your digestion, go into the loo, blunt sugar effects so you don't get quite big insulin raises. Chia seeds, even, these are awesome, really high in fibre and omega-3 again, and a source of protein. I will chuck these in with a smoothie in the morning. And then we go on to oats. These are my favourite oats as well. Flavons, it's really hard to say, but great. I had these this morning with a little scoop of whey protein in them, love them. Right, I didn't buy a big one of this. I know it's a bit tiny. I didn't buy a big basmati rice because I've got loads already. I just got it to show you guys. Basmati rice is a white rice, so it cooks nice and quickly, but it's still low GI like brown rice. So I like to have that in and around the day. Post-workout, I might stick jasmine rice in because it's a little bit faster absorbing, so I can recover and kind of use that kind of protein synthesis and kind of anabolism after working out. I then got coconut oil. You guys know we love coconut oil. I've never tried the Vita Coco one before, so I got a bit of a different one. So coconut oil, about 80% saturated fat, but full of MCTs, medium chain triglycerides. Basically a different type of fat. They take a different pathway, so they don't have to be transported to the liver, and they cross the blood-brain barrier, which means it keeps you super alert, and they turn to ketones, so the energy you can use from them is very quick, so they're less likely to turn to fat. So it's a really good fat to cook with. Broccoli, high in fibre, one of the best greens you can get. I eat tons of this stuff. I eat one of them a day, to be honest. And then fahi, apparently phage is how you spell it, total yogurt. Again, get the full fat stuff. Don't worry with the other stuff. It's lovely. Again, you can put some whey protein with that. You could have some nuts with it. I didn't pick up nuts today because I've got loads of them as it is. And then I picked up some organic whole milk. The reason I bought whole milk is the more refined milk gets, as it gets to skimmed milk, you take the fat away from it. The vitamins and minerals in milk are fat soluble. A, D, E and K, they are fat soluble vitamins. So if you take the fat away from them, it becomes hard to absorb them. Also, when you take the fat away from milk, you're left with lactose, which is what most people have a problem with if they have a problem with milk. So lactose is a sugar that's found in milk. So by doing that, you kind of kill two birds with one stone, I like to think. And that's pretty much all I picked up for today, but you can see it doesn't take much to start filling your kitchen full of good foods, which all these you'll notice kind of work into creating food prep, and things become a lot quicker, like the frozen veg, the frozen blueberries to make a smoothie. Your shorter time, it takes 2 minutes to make a smoothie. Avocado, blueberries, raspberries, scoop of whey protein, chia seeds, bit of peanut butter if you want to, bam, spinach, done. Look, awesome little smoothie like that. All this food is just to create a more person. I hate it when the cats do this. It's so unhygienic. Get off. If anyone knows how to stop cats getting on work surfaces, please tell me how. I might put spikes on it like they do for birds and stuff. No, I wouldn't really. You'll notice that all the foods that I've got there rot. None of them will be like McDonald's and be alive in 10 years' time. They rot. They would degrade if I don't eat them. That's brilliant. It means they're full of nutrition, and they're also full of the enzymes in them to break them down, which makes it kinder on my body. So, like, I can't stress enough how good all these foods are. They're all, in my eyes, superfoods. Really good for you. You may notice that I've taken my t-shirt off. There was no other reason for that than the fact that I just got a haircut, and you know when you get all the kind of the hair in the back of your t-shirt, and that's horrible. But there you go, guys. I hope this has helped you out onto what kind of things to buy when you go shopping, because literally that's an awesome shop. We love you all, and we'll see you very soon. Bye, team.